Welcome to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Siobhan Gobin. Here are the stories that we're following today, July 16, 2013. In the news from the Caribbean, in Guyana, a customer is shot dead. Suspected attacker is shot and injured. In Dominica, police officers peeved over recent transfers. Also in Jamaica, Kudre Greaves' case moves to St. James Circuit Court, but is put off until July 24th. And prison workers sick and tired of no pay. Details on these headlines and more when we return. Welcome back to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Siobhan Gobin, and this segment is sponsored by TravelSpan Vacations. In Guyana, one customer was Monday night shot dead in a supermarket at Guy Hawk Park, and one of the attackers was injured, police said. The incident occurred at the Fuzzy's Variety Store. The dead man has been identified as 36-year-old Heron Dennis of Guy Hawk Park. He was shot to his neck. One of the alleged perpetrators, 29-year-old Dwayne Simon, was shot to his back and right foot. The two other suspected perpetrators escaped. Police said that about 7:30 p.m., Simon of McDoom East Bank Demerara and two other men, one of whom was armed with a firearm, entered the store and held up three customers in the store. And I quote, "The customers retaliated and began throwing missiles at the perpetrators, whereupon the armed man began discharging rounds indiscriminately." Simon was up to Monday night a patient on the guard at the GPHC. His accomplices managed to escape. In Dominica, one senior police officer has defended a decision by Police Chief Daniel Carbon to transfer some police officers to other departments. According to reports, some police officers have been expressing concern about Mr. Carbon's decision, claiming that they received information about their transfer within short notice. The officers said they were not given any reason for the transfer and are seeking answers from the chief. But one senior police official who preferred to remain anonymous told reporters on Monday that the commissioner's decision to move the officers is justified. He explained that most of the recent transfers include unprofessional conduct by the officers. And I quote, "Officers who are involved in unprofessional conduct must be dealt with promptly before things get worse," he said. The officer further stated that police officers must be respectful and professional at all times so that they can gain respect from civilians. He also stated that the force is dynamic and is subject to change. The senior police officer described this latest incident as extreme police brutality, even after he was transferred from there some months before. He said no police force should condone behaviors such as these by its members. And I quote, "They are employed to do a job, and that is to protect civilians, not to hurt them. And I will stand by the chief when he makes decisions such as these," the source stated. In Jamaica, the case of murdered Trinidadian schoolteacher Michelle Kudre Greaves was mentioned for the first time on Monday in the St. James Circuit Court. The matter was transferred to the higher court after state prosecutors discontinued the matter in the Montego Bay Resident Magistrate Court. The matter, however, was put off until July 24th after lead prosecutor Loxley Ricketts told the presiding justice, Sarah Thompson James, that representation was not finalized for the 45-year-old accused. Justice Thompson James ordered that Taylor be remanded in custody until the next mentioned date when his representation should be settled and documentation served on his appointed legal counsel. Kudre Greaves went missing on June 1st of last year, 2 days after returning to Jamaica from vacation in Trinidad. Her burnt remains were subsequently found on June 11th in a cane field in Montego Bay. Taylor was reportedly the last person to see her alive and was arrested and charged for her murder on June 30th. In Antigua, wardens at Her Majesty's prison allegedly suffering poor health due to being frequently forced to work 36 to 40 hours non-stop are lamenting non-payment of overtime. The officers recalled that National Security Minister Dr. Errol Court pledged to take the issue of overtime pay to Cabinet since April, but to date they have not received a cent. Responding to the officers' complaint, the minister yesterday said the relevant paperwork is currently being processed. He did not give a timeline within which the wardens should expect payments. One warden complained, and I quote, "We are being forced to work a week's work in just 2 days, 40 hours straight, and it cannot be right. When we work those shifts, we are extremely tired and frustrated and cannot function properly. And when we get sick, we lose money because it comes out in doctor's fees," end of quote. But since wardens fall under the Essential Services Act 2008, they cannot stage strike action to force the hands of the authorities, a prison officer lamented. The wardens expressed hope they'll be paid shortly and that Cabinet's promise to take an additional prison officers would also be fulfilled in weeks ahead. If all goes according to plan, Dr. Court said 25 new wardens would join the prison staff within the next 2 weeks. As it stands now, Her Majesty's Prison, built to accommodate 150 inmates, has over 360 prisoners. They are managed by about 67 prison staff. You are watching Caribbean Affiliate News. Stay tuned.
Million customers use Leica Mobile for affordable international mobile calls, connecting over 2.5 million mobile calls daily, helping our customers stay in touch with their loved ones, whether they be in Asia, Africa, Europe, or the rest of the world. Every 5 seconds, a new Leica Mobile customer joins our growing family, helping you to make affordable international calls across the world. Leica Mobile. Call the world for less.